Hey Long Island Flippers, welcome back. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Oakar Reinstein. I'm the leader of Team Oakar at Realty Connect USA. We are a top producing realtors in the area. However, we also do real estate investments nationwide. So for today, we are in Clearwater, Florida. We picked up a house that we're going to be turning into an Airbnb. The project has already started. We're about halfway there. So we're about a month out. So it was very important that we flew down here straight away and try to get this video done so we can get this information out to all of you guys. So before we go in, guys, we're gonna speak about how we acquired this home. So this home is off market. This was brought to us by one of our local realtors here. He is an amazing realtor and we have a great relationship with him. You know, listen, this is why it's so important for you to have a great relationship with a realtor, and we made a video just about that. You can check it out right here. So for this home, he brought it to us, and this home needed a ton of work, but we paid cash for it. It's in Clearwater, perfect location. We are ready to take on the project. So as you can see, the outside didn't need a ton of work, just needed some paint. So in here, this is a living room. It's a little cramped, so we were gonna remove some walls, but we decided not to do that because if you remove this wall, you lose a bedroom, and for Airbnb, if you lose a bedroom, you lose the money. For this wall, it's a load-bearing wall, so by removing it, it's gonna take us longer, it's gonna cost more, so we decided to just cut right open a little bit instead of removing it completely, and then bringing in the sunlight, and it actually is perfect and make the space feels a lot more spacious than it actually is. We redid the walls, so in Florida, they call it a knockdown textures on these walls. What it does is basically covers up some of the imperfections. Like in New York, Long Island, where we are, the sheetrock gotta be flat, right? It's a spackling. All that takes a lot of time. Here to eliminate that, what they do is they spray knockdown textures on the wall, and it's actually a pretty cool look, and it's a tropical thing that people like. We're just gonna change the light fixtures. Central AC is gonna be serviced, and we're gonna call it a day, and you have a beautiful living room with all new floors, new walls, new ceilings, and new light, and this place is gonna look brand new. So coming into the kitchen, guys, there's really weren't a lot of things that we can keep, so we decided to gut the kitchen and we moved things around a little bit. Because of the opening there, we had to move the refrigerator to the left, so obviously refrigerator is moved, the stove is moved, you know, the dishwasher, everything's got moved around. But you know what, this is where you really want to spend the money, because this is where most people are going to spend their times, and the kitchen is connected to the garage door and also to outside, so you really don't want this, you know, cramped in here with a layout that's not going to work. So you spend a little bit of extra money to make the kitchen more user-friendly, and that will pay 10 times. So coming in the bathroom, guys, we wanted to give it a fresh look, but we didn't want to have to go through changing the windows and everything else, so we didn't gut the bathroom. We didn't need to. We removed the vanity and we replaced it with a new vanity, waiting on the countertops to be done. Also the toilet, we replaced the toilet. In the tub area, we kept the tub, right? Obviously that's where most of your cost is going to be, removing all that. We kept the tub, we kept the window, so by keeping the window, you know, the tiles around it and the marble piece on it is actually original. We didn't want to have to change it all out, so we kept it, and we picked a subway tile that ties into it, you know, with that tile on the window. So it turns out to be pretty neat, and all we got to do is change the light fixtures, the plumbing fixtures, and they also spray the knockdown textures on these walls. Once it's all painted, this is going to look like a brand new bathroom. For the bedrooms, we didn't have to change too much. We changed the doors, so we actually did 2 panels doors, keep it a little bit more modern. We went with the pines on the molding, so it gives that a little bit of the Hamptons feelings that we have on Long Island. So, you know, look, they may do things a little bit differently here, but we are bringing our style from the Hamptons out over here to Clearwater. So that's like the type of things that we're doing here, the two panel doors, the molding like that. We changed all the windows, so you got new windows and new flooring and new closet doors, and also the knockdown, you know, texture spray on the walls, and it's going to be painted. Really, there's not much to do. We also did light switches, right, and outlets. That's it. So for the garage, guys, here in Florida, some of them have washer and dryer in the garage. Same thing, you know, what we have on Long Island. So we're just gonna clean this up here really nicely, paint the floors so people don't mind coming into the garage to do laundry. And obviously the water heater behind me is getting replaced. We have one on order, so it's gonna be a brand new water heater. For Airbnb, we like to do things like that because you don't wanna have to call a plumber, you know, in between every single stays for the guests, right? Because you lose money when a plumber has to come in, you gotta block it out, out, so those days cannot be booked. And when you're not booking it, it's costing you a ton of money. And on top of that, you got to pay the plumber for the plumber visit. It's always better to do it right and do it right the first time, every single time, and you won't have that issue. All right, guys, that's it with the Airbnb in Clearwater, Florida. Now we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go check out a flip that we have going on in Tarpon Springs, Florida.